Okay, let's unpack this. Anyone looking into anti-aging skincare, you've definitely hit this question. Peptides or retinol, they're both, well, huge, big promises. But what do the sources actually say about how they work? And importantly, how should you think about using them?
That's exactly what we're diving into.
Yeah.
We've got this excerpt comparing these two heavyweights, peptides versus retinol, and our mission today is really to cut through some of that noise, understand the core differences, look at recent advancements changing things, and figure out how they might fit into your routine.
Perfect. So let's start with peptides. Sounds a bit technical, but what are they, actually doing?
Right. So the source explains their short chains of amino acids. Think of them less like a direct treatment, maybe, and more like signals or messengers.
Messengers. Okay.
Yeah, their main job, according to the material, is communicating with your skin cells, basically telling them to do specific things like make more collagen, strengthen the skin barrier, support regeneration overall.
Ah, okay. So they're kind of nudging the skin's own processes along. The source also mentions some really interesting innovations, things making peptides, well, work better now. What's new there?
Yes, this is where it gets pretty exciting. The excerpt points to two key things: encapsulated peptides and micro-peptides.
Encapsulated, right.
So encapsulated peptides are sort of wrapped up in these protective carriers. The source explains this helps them penetrate deeper, without degrading,
Yeah.
gets them right to the target cells, makes them much more effective than older versions.
So they get past the skin's, defenses better.
Okay.
And micropeptides, different again.
Yeah, micropeptides are all about size. Ultra low molecular weight, the source specifically mentions under 1 kilodalton, which is tiny.
Okay, tiny means.
It means they can slip through the skin's barrier way more easily. The excerpt suggests this leads to faster cellular responses, making them especially good for more advanced signs of aging.
That really does sound like a step up for peptides. And the material also points out, beyond the tech, why people like them. They're generally just gentle, versatile, non-irritating. You can use them day or night. Even sensitive skin often tolerates them well. And they pair easily with other actives. That flexibility is huge.
It really is. Now, let's contrast that with retinol, which, has long been seen as the gold standard in anti-aging, and for good reason.
Oh, absolutely. The source definitely acknowledges its power. Big benefits listed, like reducing wrinkles, tackling pigmentation, even helping with acne sometimes. It works, no question.
Right. But, and the excerpt is clear on this, that power often comes with, downsides. Retinol is pretty famous for potential irritation, dryness, making your skin way more sensitive to the sun.
The peeling face.
Exactly. And the source notes it's not advised during pregnancy, and you really need to introduce it slowly, carefully, let your skin build up tolerance.
Okay, so we have the gentle, innovative signalers, the peptides, versus this powerful, established workhorse, retinol, but with potential irritation. So the big question is, can you use both together?
And the good news, according to the material, is yes. Combining them is not only possible, but it's often suggested as the maybe the best approach for many.
Really? How does that work then?
Well, the strategy outlined in the source is typically using retinol at night because of the sun's sensitivity and it being quite potent, and then bringing in peptides either in the morning or maybe on the nights you aren't using retinol.
Ah, I see. So you get the benefits of both, but you're not layering them in a way that just amps up irritation.
Exactly. And there's an added benefit the source mentions. Peptides can actually help soothe and support the skin, especially maybe after using retinol, so they can work together synergistically, potentially boosting results without just piling on side effects. It's about being strategic.
Right. So summing it up, peptides are these gentle signalers, getting more powerful thanks to things like encapsulation and microsizing. Very flexible. Retinol is still that major powerhouse for visible results, but needs careful handling.
Precisely. And the key takeaway from the source really seems to be you don't necessarily have to choose. Using them thoughtfully, maybe alternating, lets you tap into the unique strengths of both. Could lead to better results overall.
So thinking about those distinct pros and cons, and how they might even help each other, how could understanding all this empower you, the listener, to really tailor your approach, choosing or combining for what your specific